Hi, I'm Rafia, and today I'll be reflecting on how my short film Crossroads uses and challenges the conventions of physiological drama, and how it represents teenage girls' emotional trauma and substance abuse. When creating Crossroads, I knew I wanted to work with the genre of physiological drama and coming of age realism. These genre often uses fragmented storytelling, close-up shots, and low-key dark lighting to show a character's inner struggle. I was especially inspired by Sam Levinson's Euphoria, particularly the way it uses handheld camera work, shadows, and sudden changes in pacing to reflect unstable emotions of the character. In Euphoria, drug use is not just shown as rebellion, it represents escape, pain, and emotional breakdown. I wanted to explore something similar in my film. In Crossroads, I included teenage drug use, cigarettes, and energy drinks as a part of the environment. These are not shown to look cool or stylish, instead, they represent the unhealthy and chaotic world Ella is growing up in. For example, the presence of cigarette is the home reflects stress and emotional damage. The drug suggests instability and poor coping mechanism. Even the energy drink symbolize how Ella is trying to stay strong and alert in a situation that is mentally exhausting for her. In Euphoria, the substance are connected to emotional struggle rather than glamour. In my film, I used handheld shots inside the cab to create a sense of instability and lack of control. The close-up on Ella's face were intentional. I wanted the audience to feel trapped there, just like the camera often traps Rue in Euphoria during her breakdown scenes. The low lighting and shadow reflects Ella's mental state rather than just the physical setting. Instead of focusing on action, I focused on physiological depth, which is a key convention of this genre. However, I also wanted to challenge certain expectations. In many teen dramas, drugs are sometimes made to look cool or aesthetic. In Crossroads, I avoided glamorizing substance use. The drug and the cigarettes don't give Ella power or freedom. They make her feel heavier and more suffocating. They show damage, not rebellion. Abuse in media is also portrayed in loud, explosive ways. In Crossroads, I choose to represent emotional manipulation instead. The relationship between Ella and her mother isn't just violent, it's confusing. There are warm moments and painful moments mixed together. This reflects real life, where toxic relationships are often emotionally complicated. In terms of representation, I deliberately avoided stereotypes of teenage girls. Media often shows them as their dramatic rebels or innocent victims. Ella exists in between. She is vulnerable, but she's also emotionally attached to the person who's hurting her. That duality was important to me because it shows how trauma and love can coexist at the same time. I also explored the idea of losing your sense of identity when you grow up in a toxic environment. Through fragmented flashback and sudden editing shifts, I visually represented Ella's sense of self. The editing mirrors her confusion and emotional instability. Overall, I believe Crossroad both follows and challenges the conventions of physiological drama. While it uses handheld realism, dark lighting, and non-linear storytelling inspired by Euphoria, it also challenges glamorized portrayals of teenage substance use and presents vulnerability as complex and deeply human rather than exaggerated. Thanks.